Everyone, so much to tell you today. New phone, the iPhone 14 Pro Max, the new software update, which is the new one, which is 2022.36.2. That's got no less than 7 new features. And there's some more. There's loads I'm going to be telling you, so stay tuned to the end. You're going to get everything today, so it's really good. And I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm going to look at it right now.
Mal's back talking Tesla. My car is a 2019 Model 3, but this video is correct for all models and all years of the Tesla, including yours. Please subscribe and you'll get the latest releases, and I can provide personal help with the features and enhancements if you get stuck.
Hello, I'm over here.
Look at the release notes that we've got, and bear in mind it's very easy to get to release notes. All you do, if you don't know and you're not sure, you go into your software button on the left, like so, you scroll up and you press release notes, and there you have it.
Number 1.
Right, the first thing we're looking at is Autopilot, Disengagement and Motorway merges. Now this is a UK and a Europe fix that they wanted us to modify the car to do. So what it says is Autopilot, Disengagement and Motorway merges. Autopilot will now show an alert and disengage when the vehicle is near the end of a merge into a lane separated by a painted lane line and there is no lane change active. Okay, so that's going to be interesting to do. Next.
Number 2.
The biggie. Wow, this is really something we've been waiting for. It is the Energy app. It's been totally redone to tell you every detail of what is going on. So let's go into the Energy app, shall we, and have a look at it. To get in the Energy app, all you do is you press the 3 little buttons on the bottom there in the middle, and now it brings down your menu. You can now look for Energy. It's in the left. You hit it and look at the difference in display. Look how great it is. It is believably marvelous. I'll tell you why. Let's have a look. We've got the consumption that you're used to, right? This is all we used to see before, and that's all you saw, and that's what you got. Now this is what you've got. In park, you can look at your screen time, your preconditioning, cabin overheat protection, Sentry mode usage, mobile app usage, summon standby usage and vehicle standby usage. That's in park. Let's go to drive. In drive, you can see the driving, the climate, the battery conditioning, the elevation, everything else. So they've even got a title for anything that's not even covered in that facility. It is now there. Absolutely amazing. So that is it. You've got trips as well. You can go into your trips. You've got your rated, and that is an amazing thing we've been waiting for. Is it accurate? Yes, it is very accurate now. So now we've come out of that, let's go back into the release notes, and let's pull out this, go back into software, and let's test it now. Let's see if voice does it now. Let's see if voice is working, because that's always good to test, isn't it? Show release notes. Oh yeah, pretty good.
Number 3.
So let's go into cabin overheat protection. So let's do this. Controls, safety, scroll down and look where we got it. Cabin protection. And when you put it on now, this is when it comes to life. Maximum is 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees centigrade. So that isn't really, you know, the car can get hotter than that. Hopefully keep the car cool. And of course, if you go back into Energy, it will tell you how much you're using. So that all works, doesn't it? Very good. I'm loving the new visualization on my new iPhone Pro Max. The quality of picture is so much better. My face used to be washed out, and you know, I did wash, but it is now good. So that's good. We'll get into that as well because there's some interesting things on that. Now, we're going to come back out of that and let's go back into software. And let's go back into it. Release notes. And bear in mind something else. Whenever you get a new update, always press the 2 thumb wheels on there and reset the car. It's a good policy and it will stop any little bugs coming on that you might get idiot quirks where it's not actually working properly. This is what you're doing. So no problem resetting that.
Number 4.
Now let's go on to the Tesla app. Now it says review additional media player details and the ETA of destinations when a route is active from the Tesla mobile app. Well, this is going to be interesting.
Number 5.
Let's go to supercharging. Oh, yes, I know. Now that supercharging has got expensive and you don't know now, you roll in and sometimes you go, oh, what am I going to do? Well, now they tell you. Let's have a look at this. Supercharging. Navigation. And on the side, charging here. And there they all are, the map. And bear in mind, you've got the 3 here. So this will tell you all the local ones in the area. This will tell you, so the 1 pin is like about 7 kilowatt or 3 kilowatt. The 2 pins are normally 150 kilowatts can be those, and the 3 pin is all the supercharging. Now look, there's a beautiful map that comes up, so I'm going to pull 11 and say, look, can you see what that does? Look how good this is now. So now it's completely been done differently. Never been to Trumpton before. It's got 11 stalls, 12 stalls at 250 kilowatts, so that's good. Now the busy time pricing per kilowatt. Idle fees will still be the £1, but this is what it is. What is that? It says 12p, 3p, 6p, 9p. You're having a laugh, aren't they? They're having a laugh. Do you know any supercharger that costs you 12p to fill up? If not, go to Trumpton, UK. Wherever that is, you need to go there because it is the ideal place. Let's just see where that takes us. Let's have a look at that, see if I can get there. Oh, there you go. Okay, so they've got this interesting now. You hit that big arrow, it goes to it. Trumpton. Oh, it's 1 hour away and it's 48 miles from me. But they're offering charge point of 12p. That can't be right, can it? It can't be right. If you know of a cheaper one, let me know on the costings. Brilliant. Okay, so that's how that works brilliantly. Let's go on. Back to software. Show release notes. Chevrolet size. Show release notes. Perfect. Chevrolet size. What are they talking about? Right. Okay, so that's Supercharger.
Number 6.
They've done another thing now. When your car is left, you open, say you use the ring for instance, or your key card, or maybe a key fob that doesn't actually activate. Then what will happen is it will come up on the app and it will tell you that you've left the car unlocked. And finally,
Number 7.
we have Lithuanian. Yes, a new language support for them. How do you get there? Controls, display, British English. So it's between Italian and Hungarian. If you look in there, you'll find it. Now, there's a few more things. If you go to service,
Number 8.
hit service, and you look at your listing here, look, there's driver seat, steering and mirror calibration. So let's open it up and it says, this procedure calibrates the driver's seat, steering column and mirrors. The driver's seat will move all the way back and down to make sure there is nothing behind or underneath the seat. So make sure you don't put anything underneath there or throw it out. To stop seat calibration, adjust any seat control. If the calibration was interrupted or failed due to an obstruction, retry, restore full functionality. Brilliant. That's how that works.
Number 9.
And there's more. Now, there is a secret menu. Let me show you. Go into this and you go into, this is a hidden feature, right? Okay. This is at your own risk. Don't blame me if you play with it and you do some affecting stuff and then go, oh, Mel told you. No, Mel didn't tell you. Mel's not even going to show you how to get in it, but he's going to show you it opened. So basically, there is a secret software. It'll appear and it will come out. And there you go. Enter the access code. Okay. Now it says, service mode should only be enabled by service personnel. So do not do it yourself, because if you touch something and you do damage, Tesla will know. But it says, by service personnel to service or repair stationary vehicles. Are you sure you want to enable service mode? Yes, because in the nature of this, I'm going to show you this. This really is something we've been waiting for. And as an engineering, it's something brilliant. Look, if you hit battery now, voltage, now you can check the state of your battery. Get a health test. It says to authorize, hold fully up the turnstile brake key for 10 seconds. I'm a chicken, call me what you like, but you can't make me do it. Sorry, and I'm going to get out of this as quick as I got in it. How do you do that, he says. Well, what happens? And you're out. So the secret is out, and that is it. But that, if you know how that works and you want to share it with people, up to you. But you didn't get it from me.
Number 10.
And there's more. More is this. So let me tell you. First of all, Carokie. If you're a Model X and Model S owner, you can now go into Carokie. Let me do this for you. And we'll make sure the volume's down, because we do not want to get a strike. We want let it go. Okay. The exciting thing now, Stingray, doodle doodle. Look, you can now sit in the back seat in your Model S and X and using your little screen like this. How good is this, guys? You can now sing in the back. If you want to sing in the front, you can now sing in the back. Print da da da. See, I made my own tune up, so I can't get copyright. Great. So that now comes to the action. Brilliant. Well, let me just go into my list.
Number 11.
Here. Well, battery heating performance. Yes, they've improved that as well now. So that's good too. You see this now, look, link driver's profile. You can now link it from here. So let me do that. Oh, too late.
Number 12.
My new phone that I've just put in, the iPhone Pro Max, it wants to be linked to the driver's profile. So it comes up on the bottom window here, and you saw that, and you just tap it, and then it links to the phone. Because you can't do it from here anymore. So if we go to locks, like so, I can't link it from here. Which is pretty stupid, really, because you think it would be able to link it from there, wouldn't you? That would be perfect, but no, you can't. So it will come up on the bottom here, and then link in. Let me just see if it links again. Okay. Auto steer temporary unavailable. You get a lot more information coming down in this window now when you're in auto steer. So this is something good too.
Number 13.
Right, they're making more Sentry mode available now, live camera access, so that from the app a lot more regions are going to get that. So if you haven't got it in the past, you could be one of the lucky ones now, like us all, that have got the car where you can be out and you can go through your cameras like this. That would be brilliant. But it does require, bear in mind, premium connectivity. So you do need to be subscribing to that one to get that usage. But it is worth it. If you've got a restaurant or something like that, you can go out and do it. Good. Now.
Number 14.
Now, you know how your hazard lights, they just light up, don't they, on the motorway, like so, and you brake down, and you hope that someone's going to recognize its hazard light, and then you think, well, hopefully what's going to happen. Not anymore. Standard hazard lights on the left haven't changed for a staggering 70 years, and they found the flash on the left is 1.5 hertz, and on the right with the help system is between 4 and 6 hertz flash, which makes it more stand out more in an accident, or if you're parked up, people can see it, and so it gets dealt with very quickly. Tom Mettinger, CEO of ECS, who designed this system, a 4-year-old company, said that basically because Tesla is so advanced in their cars, they're willing to let them use this system. Now, Tesla doesn't normally copy other suppliers with their software. They normally do it themselves, but in this instance, this company's been working alongside Tesla, and we will get it in our cars, which will make our cars much safer. Plus, it will be deployed manually. It can be deployed as it happens in a collision, or if the airbag is deployed. Any of those will trip the system, but as you can see on the differences, it really stands out. And it will come up on your navigation system, alerting you other car drivers, whereas before you just had to rely visually that you could see it in your eyes, and that's what would happen to you. On research, 15,000 cars are damaged and caused by fatal accidents on the American highways due to disabled vehicles being parked up on the side. So if this saves all those lives, it's going to be amazing. So as Tesla, you know, with your Tesla vehicles, they are the safest vehicles. They're just going to get even safer. Fair play to the company. I'm really impressed with it. You know, it's something great. Now your car, the safest. If you've got an iPhone, now it will detect in a crash. So it will actually detect the crash and phone the emergency services. What with that and help. And what does it stand for? What does the protocol HELP stand for? Well, it stands for Hazard Enhanced Location Protocol. Below, if there's anything that you've touched on there that you know that you've had, or something that is coming to you, let me know in the comments. That'd be great. And watch this video here. You've got the new phone app, which goes alongside this, 4.13.3, and that will tell you all the undocumented changes in that as well. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Be seeing you.